you for tuning in to Albany's Jones Magazine Fashion to Go. We're here with Tamika Raymond here at Estella Boutique. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
So for those who don't know who you are, why don't you give an introduction of yourself?
I'm the owner of Estella. I'm a fashion stylist by trade.
Okay.
Now I'm doing other things. A mother and all sorts of types of stuff.
Love it. Okay, so what made you take an interest into fashion? When did you take an interest into fashion?
You know, I actually worked in fashion in a really weird way when I was like 9 and 10. My Aunt Sadie owned a consignment shop, and me and all of my cousins had to work there. So we were tagging clothes and steaming. I was so young, washing, doing laundry, writing up consignments. So I had to perfect my handwriting at a young age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so from my understanding, you're a wardrobe stylist, you're a boutique owner. Is there anything else that you wanted to add to your fashion belt?
You know, the natural progression would be for me to design. I plan to do my own line of clothing.
Okay.
And I have actually been working on my line Hides and Dungarees for like probably 5 years.
Okay.
But I would say that that's what I need to do next. I think that's the natural way to go.
So we should be looking for that soon.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
So what does fashion mean to you? What does fashion mean to Tamika?
You know, fashion to me is really, it's a very broad word because I think it's whatever makes you feel comfortable. I don't think people should follow like every trend that comes and goes because you sometimes will look back at the picture. I always say wear something that you won't regret, you know, from years to come, or buy things that can be timeless or that will be staples, not like the new pink whatever it is, even though it's my favorite color, but try to, you know, try to keep it very classic. So fashion is kind of up to one's own interpretation, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
so you styled a lot of people, but how would you describe your personal style?
I am such an eclectic mix. I laugh at myself because, you know, I was raised in the Bay Area in Oakland, and I went to school in Berkeley, so I kind of am a mix of like, I like Birkenstocks and Birkin bags. I mix it up. I'm a weird mix of things, but I would say that I'm kind of a little hippie a little bit. I like cargo pants. You know, I worked with Lauryn Hill forever, so you know, we're like bangles, cargo pants. This is the, you know, back in the day stuff. But then I like also glam stuff as well. So I'm like a little of a mix. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
So who are a few of your personal favorite designers?
You know, the range, I would have to say, I love YSL. Of course. I'm like, of course.
Of course.
And I'm giving a tribute to his tribute shoes, even though they're like the old, like past season. I say they're vintage.
Oh, they stay around
They
forever.
they definitely
will stay
do.
around forever.
And I'm loving Tom Ford, of course. I think it's classic and just wonderful. So yeah.
Okay. Good. So what trends do you appreciate right now? Like, there's a lot of trends out there. What trends do you appreciate right now?
What trends am I loving? You know, I'm loving all the nautical stuff that everybody's wearing.
It's really in right now.
I'm
the
like,
stripes and the
blue and white. I'm like the blue and white and the red and white. Again, I don't like real skinny pants on guys. You know, I mean, it's like weird because I have a son who loves that stuff, and I'm like, no, but he's 10.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell him you don't have to follow because everyone else at school is doing it. But I like the nautical stuff. I like that we're able to wear flats now. You know, there's more flat shoes for women.
Right.
They're bringing
like the
all
Oxford shoes.
The Oxfords, the Sperry's are in, the
Yeah.
topsiders, and all that kind of stuff. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's play the name game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say a name, and then you tell me what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear this.
Okay.
Chanel.
I'd say classic, timeless, a little conservative.
Right. Haute couture.
Haute couture, I would think, that would put me in mind of probably Galliano, Lacroix, Unya Watanabe, some of those designers.
She knows her fashion stuff.
A little bit, a little bit.
Okay, fashion.
Tom Ford. from the store to the everything, just, yeah.
Galliano.
It reminds me of Lauren. He actually dedicated a Christian Dior line, because you know he was designing for Dior. And there was one season that we did one of her tours, and he did like a tribute. All the models had like locks in their hair, and they all had on all the cut up and reconstructed denim.
Wow.
Yeah, I felt like very.
Interesting.
No, but it was good. It was a good
Yeah.
line. It was a good season.
Okay. Iman.
Chocolate,
Love her.
beauty.
Beautiful.
Beauty, chocolate, long, lean, good lines. Africa, a lot of things.
Okay. Atlanta.
You know what? I think Atlanta, words. Progressive blacks. Kasim Reed. Strippers. You said words. Hey, you told me to pick a word. This is what it reminds me of.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. Vogue.
Anna Wintour. Pat McGrath. I'd say Patrick DeMarchelier.
All right. So we've talked a lot about your background in fashion. So let's talk more about your boutiques.
Okay.
So is this the only Estella boutique that you have open right now?
You know, I have like 2.5 Estellas.
Right.
It's funny.
I found.
Yeah, well, I have this one where it's home furnishings. We have like an apothecary department where we have like all body oils and candles and all the feel-good stuff.
Right.
Then we have the jewelry section. And then we also have some garments here too, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long have these locations been open?
This one has been since August, and the original store opened last Memorial Day, almost a year.
Wow.
I'm excited.
You are. I mean, it's
For sure.
progressing. We're loving it. We want to come and shop, and we can buy
Good.
home goods and
Good.
things here as well.
Absolutely.
So it's a whole experience, a shopping experience.
Well, you know, you can get an outfit, and then if you have a place that you have to go with a gift, you can buy a candle. And if you're sleepy, you can buy a pillow.
Which are nice.
Yeah, you can get a throw. We have a lot of kind of shabby chic. I'd say my style, again, it ties into the kind of boho. It's a mixture of things, yes.
Is there a Estella online boutique as well where they can shop for people who are not able to actually come into the store?
Well, you know, it's a work in progress because it takes, you know, an online store. I'd have to say that boutique takes as long as it does to actually formulate a real, like, freestanding boutique. So we're always trying to update it and keep, so it's just like a work, it's under construction forever.
Okay.
It's a work in progress.
All right, so what type of merchandise can we find at each of your boutiques?
There's a good range. You know, we have, like right now, we're going into summer. So we have a lot of light fabrics, a lot of linens, and you can find easy things like cargo pants and sweaters and little wraps and, you know, little sweaters. But as far as for your home, we have Dwell Studios, Nest Candles, Diptyque, Yum Yum candles. They are wonderful. Just lavender and vanilla.
I love candles.
Well,
I
I do
love
too. You see, I
candles.
keep going on and on.
Yeah, I
and
love
then we
candles.
carry Tracy Morning's line, which is Honey Child. Wonderful stuff. Accessory-wise, we have jewelry by Asha Patel and Tasha Hussey. It's just such a good mix.
Right.
It's so many different things.
Right, which is different from what a lot of people are doing. You know, you have home goods. You can pretty much come here and get anything.
It's like a little miniature department store.
Right.
Like if you've ever been to Fred Siegel in California, which is like where we aspire to, you know, where we aspire to go.
Right.
That's one of my favorite stores, and it has a good mix. We carry like Jonathan Adler, which is a designer that makes like ceramics and things like that. So we have a good mix of things.
And do you cater to individuals on a tight budget as well?
The whole store does. Yes.
Good.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that I'd rather, I think there's more people who can't afford like a lot of designer stuff. So I try to find a price point that was affordable yet still provide quality.
Right.
So definitely.
That's definitely important nowadays when gas is $5 a gallon.
Yes.
And we still want to look good.
Someone said something funny today. They said if you want to take someone on an expensive date, take them to the gas station.
Oh my
I
God.
cracked up.
That's so true.
It's true.
So true.
Yes.
So for those who haven't been able to make it into your boutique, can you give us a kind of like a virtual tour of what to expect as soon as they walk into the door? What type of shopping experience do they get?
When they first walk into the door, they're going to be hit with the aroma because we, carry all the brands.
Smells good.
It smells very good. I think that's that yum yum jumping out of everything, seriously.
Yeah.
But we have, I said, Honey Child's products. They're all natural and, paraben free and all these good things. We have candles that are by Elizabeth W. We have Napa Soap Company. So if you walk in the door, you'll see a little bit of home furnishings. You'll see clothing items. If you come to the left, you'll be in the jewelry area, and if you go into the right of the store, you'll see a lot of clothing pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what other projects can we expect from you soon?
I am, my hands are kind of full. My cup running over.
Your mother.
Cup running
Beautiful
over.
children.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful children.
They're the purpose for this whole entire production of life right now.
How do you juggle everything?
I just make it happen. I actually did something smart. I opened a business that caters toward them called Kangazoom.
Right.
I opened an indoor kids place. It's all those jumps and slides and inflatables. Yeah. So we have obstacle courses and all the video games and arcade machines and all that good stuff.
Okay.
And there's like a dance party room, so people come and they get birthday parties and they have a good time there.
I have to bring my son there.
Oh, my kids live there. They go to daycare and then they come to work with mommy and they're exhausted by the end of the day.
Awesome.
That's how you tire your baby out.
All right.
It's a tip.
Get a good night's sleep.
Mommy tip. For sure.
That's good. Well, thank you so much
for
joining us today. Thank you so much. Jones Magazine will have an article coming out.
Good.
We're gonna include the boutique in there, so we're gonna get a chance for people to really get to experience what Estella brings to fashion and what Tamika Raymond brings to fashion.
Thank you so much.
So thank you to all the you streamers who are tuning in right now.
Hi.
And we'll see you next time. Hopefully.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.